there. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of everything. Damn, I forgot what channel I'm live on. I don't even know what channel I'm live on right now. No results for who's live under that. Oh, baby. What's going on? Hey, I just went live on a live stream. I'm just starting up.
Do you see the dress I sent to you?
Yeah, everything looks good, baby. We'll take care of all of that. Don't jump too far ahead.
Do you people like this dress?
Yeah, of course.
You will be selling it very expensive. Very expensive price.
Yeah.
We show it here cheaper, then I post it. Then you sell it. Then you buy another thing there. They will sell it here.
Yeah, it's not a problem. You have your own little section over there. You can do whatever you want with it.
What?
When I start up the door, I'm going to give you the password and everything. All you got to do is you can go in there and delete whatever you don't want and put up a new product or whatever you want to do over there. You can do it.
Fine.
Yeah.
Hey. Okay. But the last time I sent you the apps, do you check machine to cross-check it?
No, not really. I haven't done that yet. I will later. Maybe tomorrow or something. I'll go back and do that. Oh, I need to go see what that one is.
So you want to give the name?
Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I will check it. I can't do it right now, baby. I can't do it right now, baby. I'm busy. I told you I just went live stream. I'm live streaming right now. So I'll do it later. Right? I got things here I got to do too. So probably tomorrow, okay? I'll do all of that. Whatever you want me to do, I'll go do it tomorrow.
Okay, Bobby. When you're ready now, we do video call. Let me choose the one.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Oh, youngster. Okay, Mariama. I love you, baby. What else you want to know?
I love you too. Not me, the small one. You are talking to the small one. The little Mariama.
I was talking to you, but hi to her too. I was waving at her. Yeah.
Hello, Bobby.
What you doing, Munchkin?
Hello, Bobby. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good too.
You doing good in school?
Can you repeat what you said?
Are you doing good in school?
Yes, I'm doing good in school.
Okay, cool. How's everybody else doing in school? They're doing okay? You gotta hold the phone real still. Yeah, you gotta hold the phone real still. You keep moving the phone around like this. See, you gotta hold the phone still. Hold it real still.
Yes.
Yeah. See, you're moving the phone again. See.
Yes.
You gotta learn to hold the phone still. Yeah. That's the secret to a good communication on this app.
Which location, Bobby?
I'm trying to tell her stop moving the phone. Because us talking this far apart in different parts of the world, even on this app, it takes up the space for me to see you. It blurs everything. So you got to learn to hold the phone real still. Trust me. And now you're doing like Mariama. You're like this. Put your head up there like that. So you got to lower the phone down. Put your head at the top. There you go, like that. Yeah. That way I can see you right there. Your happy little face. Could probably make a few happy faces out of that one. Yeah, for everybody to use online. Yeah, we gotta send her to some schooling.
Bobby, how are you, my?
Yeah, no, everything's chill here. I'm just chilling out right now.
That's me, Bobby.
There you go, talking in that language again. Can't keep up. We'll follow these channels.
I'll never forget you. I pray for you. Keep a back up,
You know what the curiosity?
in my
Oh yeah. Oh, great.
Can't find all my freaking channels over here. Oh, I'm on it. Look what's up there. Oh, so not on that channel.
That's criminal act. Una give me no.
It's obvious.
Una give me.
I
want test.
There it is. I'm on that channel. Well, I'll be darned. There it is. I'm on that. Oh, Harry made it. Damn, you quick, Harry.
I'm still talking to you, but you're working your computer.
Yeah, I had to fix something for my live stream there. Dum, 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 dum.
And
see, I go tell them I'm live wherever I want to go tell them. I don't tell them everywhere. And then, so I send a link out to everybody that I'm live streaming. And then everybody that wants to come over at this time of the day, which is not really good for me. I'm trying to build up an audience for this time of the day. They'll know where to come see me. Talk to me. Funny. You calling animal.
what are you figuring out?
Oh, I don't know. I was going to just do current affairs thing, talk about today's news. You know, that kind of thing. Because, see, I turn around here and I got all the news. At least most of it, not all of it. And then new diversity guidelines. It says something here. I'm going to go click on that. Children with obesity should get proactive treatment. We got a lot of them in Texas, let me tell you. A lot of very, very obese people live here. But you can get an idea for what the story's about and all that. Yeah, obese kids need to stop being lazy and get out and freaking exercise. And I think their parents should be bitch slapped for letting them get so fat. That's my opinion on that issue. We're going to raise a bunch of flubby bubbas, you know, big fat boys. Oh, whatever. Okay, here the MMA fighter dies at 18. She was 18 years old. She's a new fighter. She's related to Victoria Lee is related to the other Lee who's a really good MMA fighter. And this girl was upcoming superstar. She was a wrestling champion for the state of Hawaii and all of that. And then she just up and died at 18 years old, and they don't know why, so they got to go find out why. It could have been a blow to the head. It could have been overwork, you know, stress related. It could be anything. That's really sad. I mean, to lose somebody, you know, that's 18 years old like that, and I mean, wow, you know, just they're top of life one day, and the next they're just gone like that. That's pretty sad, you know. This is a prominent family here, you know, and they got a couple of good fighters in their family that are doing really good. And she's just starting out, though. Her sister did really good. Her sister beat bricks off a lot of women, and then her younger sister gets in the sport, and then she dies. So there's something to that. It could be head blows, too many head blows. Oh, I wonder what happened. She accidentally hit it off. Okay, you can cancel your timeshare. Oh, I don't care about that. Yeah, I just want to comment on that, about that fighter mainly, because seeing that in the news, and I was like, man, that really sucks, you know? But the cause of death has not been even made public yet. That's how new that story is. So I think that's pretty cool. Get my comments on that. That's real talk, though. That's really pretty sad. We could make a joke about it, I guess. What's comedy without a joke? Another Bruce Lee family member dies. Not really family member. But another Lee family is haunted by a young death here. I think that's got to raise the eyebrow there. What's going on in the Lee family? Hopefully it's not a curse for the family. Former CBS News journalist Bernard Caleb dies at age 100. Bernard Caleb. You know, I never listened to the guy. Sorry, folks. You know, back in the day, it was too boring. But I thought he was an okay critic. I mean, I guess he was Arthur, but I don't know what he authored, right? I mean, I know they're talking about here, but this is one journalist that I never listened to. So, okay, another one bites the dust. No. And have you noticed how a lot of these people, be they old or young, there's a lot of people that I noticed dying. A lot of these, in particular, Democrats, it's like they're being targeted or something over there. Which I got no problem with that. If you want to go off a few demos, pop, 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 pop. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. But they're not shooting them or nothing. But it's all kinds of different weird kind of deaths, heart attacks and car wrecks and overdoses. The one actor on fentanyl, and Ron Jeremy made the news again. You know, Ron Jeremy is the guy that doped up all of them women to make pornography. He doped up a lot of women, and you can't tell me his partner, who I've mentioned and talked about in the past, basically his partner in this whole thing for about 10 years. You're not going to tell me he didn't know. And so either he ratted on Ron Jeremy, to, you know, so they wouldn't prosecute him on all of that rape, but he's just as guilty. He was right there. He did all the filming and everything. How could he not know that them women were being drugged up? It's not possible that he did not know. That's my point. Now, I don't give a damn what you use an excuse. There's no way. There's no way he didn't know, guys. That's what I'm telling you right now. And but Ron Jeremy got prosecuted for it, and his partner still lives out there in L.A., not far from Alicia Jordana. But yeah, he was declared unfit for trial after dementia diagnosis. So basically, he ain't never getting out of jail or prison. I mean, and he will die in prison. He's already got dementia. He will die in prison, guys. This guy will die in prison. And for what? Because he's so fucking ugly, he had to drug a bunch of women in order to make pornography? Who the fuck does this kind of bullshit, right? God damn. These fucking people. And so anyway, yeah, I think it's over 150 women, and he still got court case after court case after court case. And they're really trying him in such a way, they're seeing to it. He ain't never getting out of prison. He ain't never going to see the light of day. And, but yeah, he made it back in the news again because he has dementia diagnosis, so he's unfit for trial. But it doesn't mean they can't try him anyway. Imagine that. Okay, he's got dementia now, but how about back when he didn't have dementia? We're going to talk about that. This fucking PC driving me fucking nuts sometimes. And the Texans fired the head coach. You get a quarter, see if I care about that or not. Okay. Tails, I don't give a damn, and heads, you can stick it up your ass. Oh, look at there, it was heads. You can stick it up your ass. I don't care. It's the NFL. Who gives a fuck about the NFL, right? Fucking stupid. Prisoner swap. Nah, I seen that in the news. I thought that was a good piece of news right there. Russia and Ukraine exchanged 50 prisoners apiece. And I thought that's good. That shows some progress in the peace process between the two countries, because Russia's having to really pour on a lot of rocket fire and whatnot right now to try to hold what they got for a while, kind of thing. It's not looking good for Russia. They claim they killed hundreds of Ukrainian troops in a missile strike, and Ukraine is laughing at them, basically saying, you didn't kill hundreds. He killed maybe 2 or 3 people. So I find that interesting that they're bickering over how many people they killed. So stop bragging. You only got 2 or 3. You just thought you got them. That's all. Right? It's like one of those kind of arguments. I found that interesting. Special Flake. What's up? But no, they don't always give us any details. My Mariama calling back. Hello, baby.
Yeah, Bobby.
You want to say hi to whoever I'm talking to out here?
Yes.
Say hi.
Hello. Hi to everyone. Good evening.
Okay, cool. That was cool. Yeah. You gonna watch me? So much I got 33. I think I'll leave that cord on there though. Probably need to have anything heavy to sit in that bag. Yeah, I do. I got some snuff cans right there. Put right there and I'll stabilize the phone for you. There we go. So anyways, guys, yeah, I just I like to look at the news and kind of comment on it. But for the Lee family, my heart goes out to that family. And so Russia and Ukraine exchanged 50 prisoners. This is symbolic is all it is. They've had peace talks and they're like, okay, to show a sign of progress, we'll exchange 50 prisoners. Okay, that sounds fair to me. That's all it is. There's peace talks underway already. I guarantee it. Or that would not have happened. It wouldn't have taken place. Former SC visiting priest charged with federal sex crimes. Another priest. That's part of the gay invasion of the church. This is why 90% of the Christians in America do not formally go to a formal church, because of this crap right here. We don't got to go to church. You can never stop Christianity. It's you can give it up, especially in this country. So you know, they can try all they want. All they're doing is bad things, and it's just gonna land them in fucking prison, which it is doing. And yes, this is from the Roman Catholic Diocese of Charleston. What's going on in Charleston? Y'all been invaded by some freaky doocies? I don't know what else to tell you. Okay, some lieutenant suing the police. I don't know what it's for.
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to people over here. I'm live streaming, baby. Afro-Latino Army veteran suing police officers after violent stop caught on camera. Good for him. He's gonna lay a little dough in his pocket. That was uncalled for the spraying that they did on that guy. Now, y'all probably already seen all that, right? Because it's in the news. They sprayed mace on this guy and everything, and he was totally complying with the police department. See, they need to really heavily start weeding out these damn wannabe racist people that just want to up the hate by simply acting out on people because of skin tone. They got to realize that you can't do that on duty or at work. It's just not acceptable, folks. You know, y'all take that shit too far. It's one thing to believe one thing, but it's another to act out on other people because of that belief. Now you're just a fucking psycho idiot bitch. You know? So the cops they didn't show off for anybody or anything except for 0.01% of the population. That's the only people cared about that nonsense. But those are the extremists that we need to keep out of our government and our police departments. but they do exist there. Like we call them Democrats and Rhino Republicans. But well, it is what it is. Alabama woman who joined ISIS hoping to be allowed back in the U.S. Oh boy, did she learn her lesson the hard way. Montana was born in New Jersey to Yemen immigrants. And it was right. Okay, whatever. Hey, look. Yeah, that's that girl that Trump said she could stay over there for the rest of her life. He didn't care because she took up arms for the enemy. And they weren't letting those people back into the country anymore. And so they had a whole list of people, remember, that had turned and committed treason against this country by going over there and helping Al Qaeda. So what did Trump do? Instead of having them prosecuted, he says, no, we're not going to wait till they can get sympathy later on. We're just going to notate right here and stamp it with a presidential seal. None of these people are allowed back into this country no more, and their citizenships revoked. So I don't know what she's hoping to gain here. But the current president might see her as a leaning post towards bragging rights. See what I did and allow her back into the United States along with probably all of the others. He's anti-American. But hey, he's in office right now. Brazil riot arrest. Oh yeah, they really are rioting over there over that election bullshit. Yeah. Wow, the supporters for Bolsonaro stormed the congressional Congress while they were in a building over there. The police had to detain at least 300 people in the capital Brasilia riots. Yeah, well, that's the left cheating on another election over there, and the people know it. And the people are pissed off about it. But what can we do if we're going to let them just continue to steal our elections? You people that don't vote, or you people that are complaining about all this shit with the election problems and everything, you're part of the problem because you're not getting involved. The more people that get involved, hands-on, get involved in the election process, that are good people, are another set of eyes that can stop the illegal tampering of our elections. But that's up to you individually if you want to save this country and not be responsible enough to do your duty. Get out there and be a Prince Harry accuses royals of complicity in Meghan's pain. Oh, what the fuck ever. Who cares? You fucking dweeb. Bloody knife found. What? What's this news over here? I gotta check this out. Anna Walsh disappearance. Bloody knife found at home. Well, does that mean it's her blood, or did her hubby really do it? That's interesting, right? I'm going to check this piece of news out right here. See what they say. What's your name? So, from her home, missing Massachusetts mother Anna Walsh, they removed items from her house, including a bloody knife. So it could be the murder weapon. It could have fingerprints on it, but it's very doubtful. Possible if it was the weapon, or something. There might be something there that could help out. And she's 39 and she went missing on New Year's Day. when she was expected to take a ride share to Logan International Airport in Boston to board a flight to Washington, D.C. However, she never boarded the flight, and it is unclear if she took a ride share. Well, I got to tell you, with all the cell phones everybody's got today's day and age, so noticed her, right? Like, there's a picture of her right there. There she is sitting right next to you. So, yeah, pretty sure she's just missing. She met with foul play somewhere, most likely. And she probably is no longer with us, sadly. But I understand that there's always people that want to, hold out for best hope and all of that. Her husband's a very squirrely guy, fat guy, and so it's quite possible he did it. I'm not going to say no on that one. They have taken her husband into custody, and they are going to arraign him and try to see if they can get a conviction with what? No evidence. I mean, how are they going to convict him? I guess they're hoping to find evidence. And this is not his first brushing with the law, they say. This is not Brian Walsh's first run-in with the law. He pleaded guilty in U.S. District Court in Boston in 2021 after being arrested a few years earlier for selling 2 fake Andy Warhol paintings. Oh, that's funny. To a South Korean buyer for $80,000. Oh my God. This guy's good. If he made those paintings look like they were real, that somebody actually paid money for them like that. Jesus. Yeah. But it is what it is, baby. Hey, boo-boo. It's very sad that it looks like she met with foul play. And it's very sad that she ain't looking good for her husband right now, man. They end up finding the body out back and fucking they got the bloody knife. That's her blood on that knife. He's pretty much done for. And there's no way around it. And I don't know how he's going to get away with trying to say, somebody set me up. You know that bullshit's coming, right? So that's not looking good for that fella. Jump over here and look at any of the comments. No comments. All right, well, that's fine. They found a bloody knife, dude. What the fuck is he killed his wife and he just forgets about the knife? This it sounds like this dude got some fucking serious mental problems, like he forgets shit. If that's the case. Or he should have got rid of that fucking knife right away, really. If that is the knife, should have cleaned it. Burn that motherfucker with a torch. Oh, shit. Taking a sledgehammer and literally beat that thing into one, cube of steel sort of thing. I mean, it's common sense. You could use a vise to bend that sucker, right? And then keep bending it and bending it. You can get it into a good shape and then hammer the fuck out of it and put it back in the vise, pair of pliers, bend that motherfucker, flip it over, fold it, and then you press it again with that big old hammer, right? So there's a lot of ways to get rid of that kind of evidence. And this guy here didn't even think about it. He's just like, yeah, I'll leave her blood on it and I'll just leave it laying right there in the house because I'm that stupid. Oh my God, that is unparamount when it comes to the level of stupidity. If this is what really went down, And this guy still got the bloody knife in his fucking house. What the fuck is wrong with this guy, right? Jesus, man. But he got caught because he is that fucking stupid. The Swiss bank reported a $143 billion loss this past fiscal year. You know, when it comes to money, I want to point out something to you guys that I don't think anybody's thought of yet. What I was saying about the Heinkel family in the past is not the only way to look up who the current globalist families are that thrive off of making money during war. See, prior to World War II, actually prior to World War I, even, this country was in a Great Depression. And the whole world was in a Great Depression, remember? Even leading up into 38 and 39. And yet here, all of the money was given into Germany so that they could do this massive buildup of arms, so that Hitler could start World War III, so that all of those people that were manufacturing everything for the militaries, for all of the militaries, those people are all of your people who started World War I and World War II. It's not just the Heinkel family. You dig? Because you got to look at what took place. Open your eyes. We were in a depression. The world was in a depression. Only Germany was making money hand over fist. And I'm sorry, folks, but they don't do that much to make money hand over fist, except for the fact that Hitler was stealing all the money out of the Jews' bank accounts. Yeah. And but in terms of there was no reason really for us to go into a Great Depression. But we did, but Germany stood against the World Bank and they were not in a Great Depression. I find that highly interesting. So that's why they had to bring down Germany so that Germany would have to enter the world banking system. You dig? Those people pretty much control everything. But who runs the world banking system? We do. The United States of America runs that bastard 100%. And I'll tell you something else. If it was them that did it, which it was, all of the transfer of funds went right from America over there to Germany. Now you got to raise your eyebrows and say, who was the fucking presidents back then? Because they're the ones that sent all that fucking money to Germany over the years. And so much so that the rest of the world went into a depression. They did all of this, not caring about you, me, the American people, or anybody else in their individual countries. They don't care about them starving or hurting or being homeless in comparison to be able to start up a world war that's going to make you massive amounts of money. They don't give a flying itch about none of you, let me tell you. So if you really want to look all of that up, it's not hard to look up. All you got to do is look up all of the companies that profited off of World War I and again in World War II. See, once you follow that money trail, it's common sense. Well, then you know who all was involved in starting World War I and World War II. And I guarantee you, folks, America was leading the charge. And I think because they saw the unstable takeover by Hitler in Germany, and they wanted to go ahead and take him out. And all these other people were for it too because, oh, God, the money they made off of that war was crazy. It's crazy. And then they go fuck up America to help those countries out so they could rebound from World War II. And Trump is trying to tell them it's over, it's done, we're done with it. They're back better than ever. You know, so he's the one that put a stop to that shit. And but the Democrats want to keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Because they're like those people that don't give a fuck about you, that want to start another fucking war. If they got to invade it with illegal aliens, they'll do it. They don't give a shit about you and me. They only care about their pocketbooks. So I want to point that out to you right off. You know, and I wouldn't be surprised if Joe Biden didn't help start this fucking Russian-Ukrainian war. You little bastard. This all went down with him in office. Don't forget that. Some of these cocksuckers think they're slicker than they are, but you can always catch them, even if you just look at the overall picture. Trail only leads us one fucking direction over here. It's not hard to miss. You can't pass that up, right? Hatchet Mal, what's up? Great streams lately, Bob. That last one has had me laughing my ass off all weekend. Oh, that's cool to know. Yeah, that's cool to know. I appreciate the compliment, man. Yeah, that's cool. So does anybody care that the Swiss lost $143 billion? I don't think so, because they got untold amounts of money over there. They are one of the world's biggest fucking banks in the world. So, okay, that's not like a big loss, guys. It's not. In comparison to how much money they got, that's like fuck, I lost that quarter. Where'd it go? God damn, I'm going to miss that quarter. I'm going to have to go buy some more quarters. You know? They get a fuck. It's like, right there. Man, they probably sneeze the wrong way and lose $143 billion. You know, that's about enough money for one of these top end billionaires to just go grab out of this bank and put it over there in that bank. That's what that is. It's an everyday, simple transition of money. That's it. So how they lost money? Somebody took their fucking money out of the bank and went elsewhere with the business. Probably one of them super rich Americans. Or it could be one of them other cocksuckers, who knows. Online language course. Well, okay, I'm not going to get into that personally, but I guess it's an advertisement here. Hey, check this out. Thousands of nurses strike across New York City in push for higher staffing levels. That's a good argument. I mean, if you're way understaffed, you know, you can't do all that work yourself and be efficient. So I support the nurses in this strike right here. I really do. Don't you? So I want to give a shout out to all of them nurses in New York. Give y'all a thumbs up, man. Hell yeah. You got to stand your ground these days. Can't let them wallowing whimper rats, you know, pull one over on you, make you do all the fucking work when you should have all these cleaning people to help you and these servers to help you with the food and all of that. Fuck, it's New York. Oh, forgive me. I almost thought it was an actual place. Real people with real brains existed. And there are some New Yorkers where that's the case, but they're so far and few between. And you never get to talk to them because they got to work 2, 3, 4, 5 jobs just to pay rent in an apartment where there's 10, 20 other people living. Who the fuck wants to live in that environment, right? And the very few lucky ones have their own place to stay. Iran sentenced 3 more protesters to death amid international criticism. Well, that's kind of the way it is over there. You know, if in their eyes you committed treason by protesting, well, they just fucking kill you. They don't give a shit. Because in their eyes you committed treason. So that's why in that country it's very the people are learning the hard way. You don't go fucking around in certain countries in certain directions. You get off the plane in the Philippines, man, and they'll tell you first fucking hand. One of the first things you hear getting off of that plane is don't be caught with any illegal drugs, like, you know, for sale or anything like that, or the people will kill you. And they'll tell that to you when you get there. That's what they're doing these days because a lot of people ain't aware and they're trying to get drugs into the country and they're telling them, yeah, okay, but if you bring drugs into our country, it's automatic death penalty. And any civilian in the country can kill you. And they will. That's what they've been doing over there. They have to cleanse out their country. That's why. So y'all don't understand. They have to cleanse out their country because they have a lot of bad Al Qaeda people snuck up in there in certain places, and they're trying to make sure that they stay out. And Al Qaeda is one of the drug leading providers out there. So, and that was all run by who? Iran. The biggest drug dealer in the world is Iran. And when it comes to importing drugs into countries and making it happen, Iran is number one. I guarantee it. I don't care what else you hear or anything. Nigeria is back in the news. There was dozens kidnapped waiting for a train in Nigeria. Dozens of people. 32 people have been abducted at a train station. Well, there you go. That's how dangerous that country is. So, nah, you don't ever have to worry about me going to Nigeria. That's just not going to happen, guys. And have you seen the fucking train they got over there? Their trains some of the glass is knocked out of the train, even in the front and the guy's got to wear goggles and shit to pilot the fucking train. They don't give a shit about the cosmetics of a train. You know, if it rusts out over here, who cares? You know, it's incredible. It needs a new paint job. Fuck you. That shit costs money. You know, but people still take the trains over there to go to work and back or wherever, and where they need to go, I suppose, right? And these fuckers are saying, "Oh, really? You thought you were going to work today? Wrong. You just became our little bitch, son. Now bend over and take this fucking hand grenade and shove it up your motherfucking ass." Boop. You see that bookstore over there? I want you to go walk inside that bookstore for me, please, sir. I could see Harry Brogan. Shit, they'd stick their arm up there and go, "Oh, okay." Load that motherfucking ass up with all kinds of dynamite and shit. See that bookstore over there, Harry? I want you to walk right to it. And if you don't, well, we're just going to start cutting little pieces of body parts off of you until you do. Oh, Harry would walk, trust me. Especially if they wrap that rope around that nutsack and wrap around her arm and go, "Come on, buddy, let's go." So you can have another one of them cuckoos and you can blow both of you up. Y'all got enough fucking C4 up your ass to blow up Chicago. Not literally, but I mean, you couldn't shove, well, I don't think you could, but anyway, y'all get the picture, right? UN says ozone layer slowly healing. Really? It's slowly healing. And how is that exactly? The ozone layer is healing, did they say? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I'd have to see that to believe it. And even if it is, good. We still need to fix the rotation of the Earth's fucking rotation around the sun. We got to fix it. Otherwise, the Earth is going to keep heating up. It don't make a damn what that ozone layer does. Unless they're going to go up there with generators and actually replace it. They could give it up about the ozone layer and all that bullshit. They fed us lies this whole time about what was causing global warming. It had nothing to do with automobiles whatsoever. So all them fucking smog tests and all those checks, there wasn't even none of it even needed, except for to provide cleaner air. You know, within cities are really bad with that smog and shit, right? They do need to get some big generators to keep that sucked out, in my opinion. See there you go, Harry. I know you're out there watching and you report all of my videos, and that's fine. But just think, Harry, you could get a job with the government, shoving dynamite up your ass and walking into, be the Al Qaeda undercover agent. But I'm just telling you now, once they see how blowed out your booty hole is, they're not going to cut your head off over there. They're going to use your booty to their advantage. I guarantee it. I ought to call up Al Qaeda people and or communicate with them and start pointing out all these guys with the blown out booty holes. Man, they could really be of great service to people like Al Qaeda and them, right? Yeah, I'm just kidding. Oh goddamn! Then they'd be calling me the booty hole bandit because I sent all these large butthole people that can't pass the Trumpster by a butthole challenge. Oh, there these Al Qaeda people came and got them, and I'd go to prison, and they'd all get blowed up. I'd be in prison watching it on the news. Hey, check it out. Hey, I knew that motherfucker. I'll be damned. He blew his ass up, or they blew his ass up. Whatever. Harry, I don't want to see that happen to you, so this is all good humor, right? Some of it dry humor, but it's humor nonetheless. The ozone layer is healing itself. It was never in danger. What do you want me to tell you? That's a lie because they have not done a freaking thing to help the ozone layer out. In fact, we're burning more emissions out of these plants all over the world now than we ever have before. So how's the ozone layer plant repairing itself? You go down to Mexico City and you have to wear a breathing mask now. Really, it's required. A lot of people don't know that. If you go to any major city in the Philippines, it can kill you. It's just as bad as New Mexico. And India also. India is really bad with the smog. So you go to any major city there and you're fucked on the smog, man. You got to move the fuck out of town to not have so much smog in India. Oh, God. And the gangs completely run India. The whole country is run and owned by gangs. And yet those gangs are more civil than fucking Russia or China. They all come together and agree on shit, especially building a strong military. And they've got almost as many people as China, so they're not scared of China whatsoever. Now that they got their fucking populations number building up, and the way that they're doing their economy is outstanding compared to Russia. And just, it's sad when the fucking gangs care more about you than, fucking Democratic fucked up party, right? But that's the action that's going down in the real world today. And you have like India's really building up. Like, man, they'll buy the cheapest, best one of those, buy a shitload of them. Then they go over there and do the same with that country. They run over there. It's pretty cool, man. Watch them guys, the way they're being slick about it. They're not, I'm guaranteeing you guys right now, India is not scared of China. Those days are in the past. French Federation head apologizes after uproar over Zidane. Oh, his future as a coach. Oh, who gives a fuck about that stupid sports shit? There's another coach in the news. Coach White had to get surgery. Okay, I don't care. I don't watch sports. I used to, but it's all fake. It's fake. It's like giving a kid a fake candy bar and he goes to chew it and it's fucking rubber and he's like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Well, hopefully your kid don't cuss, but he'll be thinking that probably. What the? You give me a fake candy bar, seriously? Like you can pull it off with a Hershey's, right? They probably got those for sale online. You could probably order that shit and send everybody a fake candy bar for Christmas, right? Oh, that should be so funny, I tell you. NASA's 38-year-old science satellite falls safely to Earth. This is why they were building the International Space Station to begin with. They knew that laboratory they had in space, where Trump he fooled everybody. Well, we're doing experiments up there now that we could never do before because now it's in space. Well, here's what's been going on. This is the rest of the fucking story right here. This satellite was a science satellite. You dig? They were already doing experiments up there, and but now that they got the International Space Station, I guess it can hold bigger equipment like a mixer or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty cool that they need to do what they can do to try to save humanity. If you believe that. So guys, I am starting up a store at the end of the month, and I'm going to come out with some Trumpster Bob paraphernalia with everything. If you thought of it, it's going to be there, and most likely, and also Mariama, my woman in Sierra Leone. You heard me. I was telling her earlier that she'll have a password to that, and she can go over there, and I'll show her how to do all of that, and she can go she's got dresses she can sell and stuff like that, right? So she was wanting to start doing this over there, and I told her, okay, I'll help you do that. So over the next couple of months, you can send a woman like that $100 just for that, and then she'll go out and buy all this good stuff and put it up there. This is gonna sell fast. That one, that one, that. And she'll ask my opinion probably about a lot of it, but that's fine. But she's got some really cool outfits. Some of it's just like Sierra Leone style or whatever, or it's a general African style. And she can put up all of that up there. I think that would sell good. I think a lot of the females in particular would want a far out dress like that. That's real slim and fit just right and all out of it. You want to be seen in that, I guarantee it. And you're talking everyday wear stuff. I mean, like, bam, she's got an idea. I like that market there. So I'm kind of dipping in there, but whatever she sells, that's her money. And whatever I sell over there, be my money. See how that works? So I just thought it'd be pretty cool if, she wants to sell some stuff on there. Oh, there you go. I'll make a page for you too. Golden Globes returns. Really? Maybe we can make dresses in outer space for the one that. I know I could use a pair of jeans like that. I mean, made to fit. I go up to crotch sometimes or hang too low. So I want something that's going to just wrap me just right. You know what I'm saying? Oh God, there'll be companies up there sewing jeans together in outer space. Nah, I'm just kidding. That's stupid. Okay, so and my meltdown the other day, that was because I was fucking stoned last night and drunk as fuck. Then I would start talking, and then what was I talking about? Then I remember, and I start talking about it again. Oh, Grandma Tere's calling. I'm in trouble now. Oh, this is somebody else. What's going on?
Hello?
Hello?
Bob Jones.
Yes.
Grandmother.
What? I didn't know you was calling me on the real phone.
I am, but I'm not fine.
No?
I said I'm not fine.
I know, I heard that. What's going on?
It has taken a long time without talking to you.
Oh, I know, because I got a new phone and I need everybody's number. That's why it didn't transfer the numbers over here, and I don't know who's who. My old phone don't work very good, so I can't really tell. So that's why I need everybody to call me. So that actually, I need you to call me on the app. You know that.
Why don't you?
I need you to call me on WhatsApp.
I just want to say hello to you.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Thank you.
Yeah, and I want to know how you are doing.
I'm doing a lot better. I got a lot of things going on right now, but yes, everything's pretty cool.
I'm happy to know that you are well.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear from you too.
May the Lord continue to take care of you. In Jesus' name.
Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'm doing good. I hope you're doing well
Amen.
too. Yeah,
It's good.
that's right.
I'm happy. I'm
Okay.
happy to hear. Okay.
Yeah, you'll hear good things. Okay. I don't know half of what she was saying. Kelly, stop overplaying shit. God damn. Fucking people are cuckoo. They don't understand. Yeah, I was that fucking stuff. Let me tell you how bad I was. I laid my head down on my fucking arm out there on the table, and I wasn't tired, like ready to go to sleep. And I just laid there for a while. Gene come out and checked on me like 2, 3 times. And he just turned the lights out. I said, well, okay. Just leave him there for the night. And after a little bit, I'm like, woke up and I'm like, well, at least I don't got to turn the lights out on the way back upstairs. You know, I just had to rest for a minute, man, because I really, really got too stoned last night. I mean, I was out of it. Like, and anytime you mix alcohol with the marijuana, you know what that does to you, right? I wasn't really so much drunk as I was just stoned as fuck. Okay, so I don't want to hear about Bob's forgetfulness last night and all of that. I was totally impaired last night, so I really don't give a damn. But you know, I know that I got a lot of fans following me around and like to make jokes about my videos. So have at it, have fun, guys. You know, but stop acting like fifth graders or something. You got to make up stories in your own mind. Woo! That don't exist. Okay, just give it up already. Jesus Christ, you people. If I really thought about you too much, you'd drive me freaking nuts. There's floods in Australia. What's new? Bike path killer trail. What? Terror trail set to begin for suspect in New York City truck attack that killed 8 people. Who's this? Hello, this is Sup. Say, can I help you? You don't need no Sam seat chunk stuck up your ass? Okay. I don't even know what the fuck. I don't even think that word means anything. It's just something that came out of my mouth. Same sink chunk up your ass. Same sink chunk. What's the same sink and what's a chunk? We can make something out of that, right? Like, sounds oriental, but it'd be an American word, and then we could think of a good meaning for that. Ah, come on, help me out. We could invent a new word and send it to the dictionary. Let's see if they don't dictatize it with the Me Too movement and all that bullshit. Kvitova beats somebody. Okay, that's tennis. Good for you. Bolsonaro hospitalized. They stole that election from that boy. That's why they're rioting down there in Brazil. This ain't nothing new. Hey, fuck, they're selling these F-35s like firecrackers right now. And I'll tell you who did it. Russia did it. Because of that Russian invasion into Ukraine, these F-35s are selling off the blocks. So you're not going to tell me that that Joe Biden won in on a money deal there to let that war get started, maybe help coax it along a little bit, because they're selling these some bitches like crazy now. They just landed another $19 billion deal. Oh my God. It's going to Canada this time. Drum roll. Brrr, Canada is buying F-35s from America. Wow, that's the biggest update. This might be too much technology for them Canadians up there. I mean, you know how fucking stupid the fucking Canadians are, right? I mean, let's face it, they got a Democrat, socialist, Heil Hitler government up in there already. I don't think their country will ever go back being for the people again. You give that the fuck up. So you know the people that are heavily mentally slow, right? Who the fuck are they going to get to fly these fucking planes? They got no qualified pilots. What are they going to bring in all the educated people from China to fly their plane? That's a good idea, boss scenario. Go hire your fucking pilots from China. They got qualified pilots, and they'll probably let you rent them out and control all of the firemen and armaments that's up on that F-35 or in the belly. Ooh, just imagine that. China gets pissed at Canada. Ooh, all them F-35s aimed back at Canada. And that would be some funny shit. But you know something? Canadians are that fucking stupid. I swear to God, in my opinion, I mean, you know, I could name names. But, and it's not a blanket statement because not all Canadians are that fucking stupid. Only about 90% of them at this point, right? Or at least 80, 90%. That's, y'all some stupid fucks. Y'all need to educate your people up there, man. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Canada, boy, they're gonna have to train a lot of fucking pilots ordering that many planes. Gareth Bell retires. Okay, good for him. Whoever the fuck he is, soccer player, I don't give a shit. More combat drills. That's China. Speaking of the devil itself, Taiwan condemns China for latest combat drills near the island. Oh, don't worry. They go in there and, you know, Biden, he'll find a way to make money out of that deal, kicking China back out of there. Trust me. Buffalo Bills ride an emotional win in the NFL postseason. Well, I guess that's just good for them boys as they beat up on the Patriots, right? But, you know, the teams are dwindling down over there in that sport, you know? And I'm not sure anybody gives a flying flippity dooski. You know what I'm saying? Give me some biscuits and gravy and I'm happy. I don't want to start no fucking war with anybody or, you know, try to fight guys that are bigger than me, which is most guys out there probably. But the reality is that I'm happy with a fucking bowl of gravy and the fucking biscuits and the sausage. Them round kind of sausages, oh, them things are so good. You can slice those up and put one little fucking piece of that in and then go down there and get your, you know, biscuits and gravy. Or you can do it the opposite way. You can take a bite of that and then a bite of that. It's all the same. Or you can just throw it in there and mix it in there real good. Yummy. Oh my God, it's so delicious. Right? Because you want at least one of those per biscuit. You know, if you got the Jimmy Dean sausages, now you're talking. But, you know, or you can use a cheaper sausage. Just make sure it's pork and beef. And ain't got none of that fucking chicken or nothing else in it. You know, just the beef and the pork, and that's all you need for sausage. Now, you got to be sure to pepper that bad boy and just a teeny weedy bit of fucking salt on that bad boy. That brings out the kicker, and then your pepper interacts with that damn sausage, and bam, you got a great burst of flavor right there. You can't beat it, man. Biscuits and sausage gravy all the way, 100%. I am that guy right there. I love that. That's a good food to eat right there. If you need greens, well, go cook whatever the fuck you want. What do you want me to tell you? I ain't eating no greens with that. Throw me a hamburger tonight. I say, throw me a hamburger tonight. Toot, toot. What's really going on in the world? I'm really surprised by Canada, though, buying up that many F-35 jet fighters. I mean, it's about time they updated their jet fighters in that country. And took a little bit more serious eye towards Russia there, right? But really, all this is for is so that they can make money selling F-35s. That's all this bullshit's about. Excuse me, Putin. This here's Joe Biden. Look here. You motherfuckers over here need to sell some more F-35s, buddy. Now, I helped you out in that fucking Ukrainian war deal over there, and all that's going to work out in your favor. And but I just need to remind you, Mr. Putin, that I am the president of America. What were we talking about? You're president of America, and I'm going to be the leader of Russia. We're going to trade, right? Yeah, anyway, okay, so I need you to help me with Canada. Can you do some flybys over there towards Canada with your bombers? You know how you do. Fly out there and get as close to them as you can and turn around. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, how much do you need to kick up 10 more flights per month? I'll send you that money for the fuel. Don't worry about it, buddy. Thank you. It's that fucking easy. And Canada's buying these F-35s like they're going out of fucking style. But F-35 put a show on over there in the Ukraine. They show what that F-35 could do, blowing away all the fucking Russia, everything on the ground and in the air. F-35 is the #1 plane being sold right now. You thought that wasn't possible? I did. But look how much money they're making off selling these planes. Every time they make a sell, it's for the same amount of planes, and then it's always the same amount of money. That's a lot of fucking money right there. $19 billion. Shit. It ain't chump change. That's like, I don't know, maybe you're one of those Arabic fellas, and you go into the big tent and they bring out a woman and she poses for you, maybe even dances for you if she feels like it. I don't think she'll feel like doing that. But, she'll be out there butt nude and you sitting there bidding on her. Yeah, definitely want. Okay, I want to fuck it. Give me another 5,000 on her. Fuck it. Right? All you freaky dudes out there that believe in owning people, I don't see how that relationship is much different, really. Meantime, Joe Biden wants to create something to happen so that these companies over here can make a shitload of money. He just cracks that whip. Bitch, you're going to do what I told you to do. I'm going to make you pay for it if you don't, right? And you're sitting there going, huh? He wants to put money in my pocket to start this fucking war up, and yet they're selling all them F-35s to all them countries. What are you going to give me in return? Oh, better planes to better fighters. How about that? I'll throw in 3 of them for you. The F-22 also. Fuck it. That's Joe Biden's way of thinking. Fucking think I'm bullshitting. And America will look at Russia and go, turn around and start talking to American people and go, look at what they're building over there. New army tanks, new jet fighters. Golly. Better be glad Trump already ordered the 6th generation fighter. They're going to use that with those carrier satellites, and they're going to dock all them planes up there in space. And wherever a problem happens that they need, squadrons of these planes right away, they take off from that space station and fly around the world, and then boom, right down into the dogfight. And dogfight with any fucking plane down there. Take it won't be able to. You better think again, because to fly in space, you got to have thrusters all around the vehicle. And so when they're dogfighting, they can use those thrusters to turn the plane any way they want in a dogfight. I guarantee you there will be no other plane that can beat it in a dogfight if the only thing they had was the Gatling guns. I guarantee it. All that high-tech shit they got nowadays, stealth missiles, stealth rockets, and shit like that. Forget it, man. You're not going to be able to pick these planes up on radar. You won't even know they're there. Just your planes will be gone. Poof. Vanished. You'll be like, what the fuck happened to our planes? I'm sorry, Alpha. somehow they disappeared. You think it was UFOs? I don't know, Alpha. I have to do some research on that. I'll get back with you. Next day, ring, ring, ring. It was definitely the UFOs. What the fuck? We're being attacked by an alien race. That'd be a bitch, man. You're flying your jet planes through the air, thinking can't nothing defeat you. Next thing you know, boom, your fucking buddy blows up over there. Boom, your buddy blows up over there. You take it in a dive and start letting out shaft and doing all that fucking turning this shit, hoping you're going to survive. And the whole time, one of them F-35's got a laser that's touching your, one of the little aiming lasers. Yeah, the red dot is on your fucking plane. And a fucking laser's going to take care of you as you fly away. Going to overheat that engine and the pilot's got to eject out. Hold your nutsack, son. Here I come. Right. And you're flying off out there into the wind and open the parachute and all that. You get the fun ride downstairs. Yeah. They got all that technology nowadays. It's crazy. It's crazy, isn't it? It's mind-boggling how far along warfare has come. I mean, the sound that they got that to a dynamic art right there, man. They're picking up enemy fire using sound to pinpoint their locations and return fire. I think that's awesome that we can stay ahead of that game now. Thanks to Donald Trump ordering brand new guns for all our cannons and our tanks. Right. So, yeah, that's a good deal, man. Trump, boy, I tell you what, because old Biden wouldn't have done shit. He's something else. All right, guys. I ran off Harry Brogan because I was just talking about current events. That's got to suck for him. He must hate current events. I think I'm going to continue this trend. And, guys, I will holler at you on the next go around. Peace out. God bless it. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do.